Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Amit Devguri. I'm a life balance coach, master spirit life coach, executive leadership coach, and an emotional intelligence practitioner for last 15 years. It has been a wonderful journey because of all my clients, well-wishers, and friends so far. So thank you so much for being in my life. In the current affairs, life has not been very easy for all of us. Am I right? So, if we really want to live our life to the fullest, in the last video, I had mentioned about live life to the fullest. But now, this video, I'm going to talk about how we can educate ourselves apart from the normal education that we are already seeking, because in the current times how to educate ourselves is going to make a lot of sense. So I'm going to tell you one by one by taking each letter from the word to educate, and I'll tell you how to look at life, to make our life more happier and more effective in coming days, because the kind of situation that we have been going through, it's a tough situation, right? But then let us take it in stride, all the factors in such a manner where we will not get tensed up, we will not get stressed out, right? So one by one I'll tell you now. E stands for, in the word to educate, E stands for eliminate unnecessary things. Now you would ask me, what is that unnecessary? And I would say, avoid disturbing situations as far as possible, I would say, right? Because there is uncertainty in everything. At this moment also, when I'm making a video, there can be uncertainty, right? So eliminate unnecessary. So unnecessary is avoid such scenarios which will unnecessarily, which will create you know unimportant things, right? So eliminate unnecessary from your life. What that can be, you can decide, right? Then the next letter talks about D. So D stands for dare to keep your assertiveness intact. When I'm talking about assertiveness, it approaches or it directs you to keep your confidence intact, but at the same time, how? By looking at both the sides of the coin, you can keep your assertiveness intact, right? So look at negative side, look at positive side, try to, I would say, balance the situation, by cognizing both the sides. And it's very important, every coin has two sides, we always say that, but many times we don't do that, right? When situation all of a sudden crops up, we get scared, we get frightened, we get confused, we get disturbed somehow at times, and then we leave aside those things which cannot be left aside. So take care of that. Then U, in the word to educate, U stands for uniqueness. And I would even add to that uniqueness, how you can maintain your uniqueness by identifying your potentials, with the right perspective, and then you can stand united in whatever you are doing and with the people around, right? So think about it, it's very important. Many times we don't call ourselves unique, that's the problem. Sachin Tendulkar is very unique personality. Can we be like him? Matters a lot. Think like this, right? So the next letter in the word to educate, it is C. And I would say, surprisingly, these two things are very important when we talk about C. And C is nothing but clarity in thoughts. And these days, if you'll ask me, especially in Gen Z, there is no clarity in thought. And I would say, try to bring that clarity, by cognizing the situation, by cognizing yourself, by cognizing the people around, by cognizing every step that you are taking further to live and lead your life. And keep your charm in your character intact. Now, what is that charm in your character? And that charm is nothing but, I would say, keep your habits properly. Okay, look at your habits. Then try to be good with everyone. I would say it's very challenging, I know that, but then in the current times, the way we have been going through very difficult phase of life, can we at least make an attempt to do that? So this is one thing, right? So just try to be good. And charming character is what? Try to avoid everything negative. Then don't be reactive, and don't try to fight every time whenever there is an opportunity to fight or to defend. I would say just be gentle and calm, and try to think about each and everything with the right perspective. Next letter in the word to educate is nothing but A. A stands for adaptability, and being adaptable is very crucial. So be flexible, be resilient, be adaptable, and you should be in a position these days, to adapt to each and everything, because circumstances or consequences are making us do so. Think about it. It's very important. And aligning your vision. So continuously try to align your vision, when you are living and leading your life, because that is very important, and you should do it very consciously, I would say, right? So the next letter comes in the word to educate is nothing but T. So T is what? T is tackle every situation, with courage and with diligence. It's very important. I would say, when many times we talk about wisdom, but are we using that wisdom? When we are moving ahead, we are gaining a lot of experience. We say that, I am approaching myself, or I'm directing myself towards wisdom. So are you really orienting yourself with this word? And that's very important. So wisdom is very important. So I would say tackle every situation with courage and diligence. And I would extend this, I would say that with wisdom, right? And last but not the least, in the word to educate is nothing but E. What is E? I would say we all want to become stress-free these days, and we all have a lot of stress. We have stress of war, we have stress of how people will think, we have stress of this competitive world, we have stress of this, I would say, insurmountable comparison that is going on. Even we have a stress of people's bad habits. These days we are able to see that. I don't want to, bring out that subject here, but I am just, trying to make you recollect what is happening these days, So you have to take care of all these things, meticulously. So I would say E stands for enlighten yourself to become stress-free. So what you will do to enlighten yourself to become stress-free? So enlightenment is nothing but, I would say, how comfortable you are in every situation to handle that situation with courage. Then how you are living and leading your life every day, based on the daily routine that you have, with so much of happiness, then enthusiasm, energetic attitude, and the way I had said in my last video, that is one fantastic statement uttered by one philosopher, and he says that work every day as if this is going to be your last working day of your life, and that will really make you enlightened. So how you can do it? It all depends on you. It all depends on your circumstances of life, because it is your life, it is not my life. So I cannot emphasize my consequences on you, right? So this is it. I would say I think you should think about it, how to educate yourself in the current time when we have been going through a very difficult situation, or I would say a very courageous situation of life, where we know that globally what is happening, in political era what is happening, and everywhere what incidences which are occurring. So how can we make ourselves not more protective, but I would say how can we make ourselves more wiser than ever will make sense for sure. So this is Amit Devkure, Dr. Amit Devkure. I'm a life balance coach, master spirit life coach, executive leadership coach, and an emotional intelligence practitioner. And apart from that, I'm a Nobel nominee for Peace Prize. So thank you so much, all of you. Keep smiling. I don't want to repeat this statement now because you must have gotten to know that what I'm going to say when I'm saying that keep smiling. Okay, so keep your smile intact. And I would just utter two lines of a Hindi song which matters a lot. एक दिन बिक जाएगा माटी के मोल, जग में रह जाएंगे प्यारे तेरे बोल. So do you want those words of yours, where after your death people will recollect? I'm just saying that I don't want you to be dead. Okay, so thank you so much once again. So don't take it otherwise. This is Dr. Amit Devkure. See you soon. Be great, be kind. Thanks a lot.